the studio we have Yarden and she's been gracing us with some live tracks, which has been absolutely fantastic. And Yarden is going to sing Sweet Divine.
Yeah.
Now, I got all mixed up. I thought the last track you sang was that, but it wasn't. So, Sweet Divine, what's the background of it?
So, Sweet Divine, it's pretty much, as I mentioned a bit earlier, the inspiration was having something very, very close, reaching to that level that you want to be.
Yeah.
And thinking that that's that. But then realizing that, having kind of the news that it's not, and still managing to keep the faith in yourself, keeping the faith in God, knowing that no matter what setback you have or what point of view you're getting, as long as you know that you're doing the right thing, then just going with it and believing in yourself, believing in the universe. So that's Sweet Divine.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Yarden Raz with Sweet Divine.
Thank you.
Yarden Raz live in the studio, so that's a good thing. And,
I'm still here.
And she works fine.
Surprisingly.
Yarden, what sort of things have you got lined up at the moment? Have you got any gigs lined up, or are you doing recording for an EP or something?
Yeah, so I'm actually currently recording an EP, which I am so excited, and it's a shame that you can't play this because that song is pretty much...
All new songs you've got lined up for it.
Well, this is, I know. So the Sweet Divine is going to be on the EP, and as well as the other song that hopefully will play. But yeah, so I have 4 songs on this EP that I've worked so hard to get to that, the point where I'm fully happy with my sound, with my voice, with my music, and because I'm such a perfectionist, it's horrible. But yes, I'm so excited, and one of the tracks there is actually going to be featured on a TV show.
In the hour, and in the studio I have Yarden Raz, who is a great local singer-songwriter. She's come in to play some of her tracks and also play live. But first we'll have a bit of a chat. How are you going, Yarden?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well. I'm still waiting to become a granddad. It'll either be today or tomorrow. So
hopefully today.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about your music first, a bit about your background. How did you get into music? Was it because you're from a musical family, or?
Yes and no. So I grew up with music my whole life.
Yeah.
You can literally see it in videos since I was young. There was music playing in the house 24/7, literally. But when I was 4, I started playing violin for 10 years.
All right.
And my sister did piano, so we did lots of concerts together. And that was pretty much the first interaction with music full on, studying music and reading music and all of that, performing as well. But my family saying that is not, for my mom's side, they love music and they love performing, but there's no one actually that, fully is in the music industry. For my dad's side, there actually is at the moment. They have a few cousins from Israel. I'm originally from Israel, so they do really well there. So that's pretty much I've started since I was 4.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You studied violin for 10 years. Was that through school or?
No, so I was 4 back then, so it was just through a private teacher. Yeah. And then I continued with that. I also did a bit of dancing as well, so that also kind of really got me to be obsessed with the stage. Yeah. And also when I was at school, I started, just did a little bit of the recorder and like bits and pieces like that.
The usual things.
Yeah, the usual things for school. But nothing really. I love music, so it was cool to learn new instruments, but nothing that really got me thinking that this is my thing. Yeah. Until I was 16 and I discovered the guitar. Yeah. And so when I was 12, I'll go a bit back, I've started songwriting. And it was a bit hard for me to kind of, with the vision that I had for my music, to combine it with violin. So I just pretty much went to my sister, who was self-taught back then, or to my friend, and said, let's just jam together and see what comes up. And so I kind of did that for a while, and also just went to friends and sang them what I hear in my head. But it was never exactly what I wanted. And so I decided at the age of 16 to really teach myself guitar.
Yeah.
And so that way I can do what I hear in my head, and, you know, also for the songwriting, it's just a new experience as well. And so I've started, I've been playing self-taught ever since, guitar, and then I've taught myself as well piano, which really for myself I find that's the main instrument for my music. And ever since that's just what I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would sit there at your piano and compose a piece. Would you write the song first or the music?
I find that it just comes together.
Yeah.
So it sounds like, I'll sound so weird, but when I write songs, I literally hear the melody in my head. I hear everything together. So I would either hear like a line of the verse or a chorus or something that I hear the beat automatically, and I hear the melody. And then I go to the piano or guitar, whatever suits the song best. And then I just try to translate what I hear in my head into the instrument. Yeah. So that's what I do normally, yeah.
So the guitars you use are all acoustic? Or?
Yeah, definitely acoustic. I'd love to have electric guitar for some of the songs. It would be awesome. But I'm just not that much of a rock star. So yeah, definitely acoustic.
Okay, we are going to hear one of your tracks first. You brought some in to play, and you've also got your guitar in to do some stuff live. But the first one, Sweet Divine.
Yeah.
Do
you want me to sing? Yeah, I'm going to sing that one.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Love in My Veins, you're going to sing that one as well?
I will, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want me to play from the
Definitely,
player here?
No, not in those ones. I'll give you after.
Okay.
Not that well prepared.
So if you want to set yourself up with your guitar.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yep. And Sweet Divine, what's the sort of background of that one?
Sweet Divine. So I had, being a musician, you always, actually any industry, you have a few setbacks, and people that tell you that it's not good enough, or you have to do something else. And this one, the main inspiration for this song was actually, I had a meeting with a manager, really big in the industry in Australia, and I thought in my head that I am ready to take it to the next level. But he told me, yes, you are really good, but not good enough.
All right. Yeah.
And so for me, it was pretty much kind of, you know what, even though I am not there yet, or people may think that I'm not there yet, you get both. You get people saying that, it's there. It doesn't really matter, as long as you keep on working hard, as long as you know in your heart that this is what you're meant to do, and you're going to dedicate your life for it until you're going to reach that point. So that's with Divine, with the help of God, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you've got to, listen to a good critique.
Yeah.
But not so much the critic.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be open-minded, or you can't be too arrogant.
Yeah.
Or, have a huge ego in this industry. Or in life in general, you really have to be open-minded for different point of views, and accept it, and take what you think is right, and what you don't, then, just do you really. Yeah. Yeah, but keep on improving.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Yarden Raz and her track live here, Sweet Divine.
All right, so
we'll just move these things around.
Oh, sure. So I might actually start with the song Now, if you don't mind. I'll do the acoustic version. So this is an older track that I've written, and Now is pretty much speaking about maximizing your potential and really going for what you want to do in your life, whatever it may be. And especially to the younger generation, that we so boxed in to think that when we need to follow what your parents are telling you to do. Just follow your heart and you'll reach it. So this is Now.
Wait, just wait for a while. It might not be today, but you were born proud. What is our capability? Open up our hearts and we'll touch a billion hearts waiting for love. Soaring through the night, raising up our hands and running after dark to a brand new day. We're young and we are proud to believe in today. We're bound to raise the bar. We come again right Just run beyond doubt. The walls of our blood are starting to rise up. The kingdom's in our hands now. We see what was our capability. Rising, high, shooting stars, to billion hearts fighting the love. Soaring through the night, raising up our hands and running after dark to a brand new day. We're young and we are proud to believe in today. We're bound to raise the bar. We come again. We come again. Fighting, shouting to the world dreaming. You can bring us down. Screaming, believing in the world breathing. You can bring us down. We're soaring through the night, running after dark. We're young and we are proud. We're bound to raise the bar. Soaring through the night, raising up our hands and running after dark to a brand new day. We're young and we are proud to believe in today. We're bound to raise the bar. We come again right now. We come again right now. We come again right now. Oh, we come again right now.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you very much, Dan.
Thank you.
A lot of passion in that track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. With any song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to know that even though some people along your journey have said, you're not ready, you're not good enough, you're not this, you're not that, you haven't given up.
Yeah, no. For any musician that made it to that level, in order to get to that level, you have to have those people telling you that you're not there yet, even though you think you might be, because otherwise you're not going to improve yourself. Otherwise you're not going to get to that level where you need to be. Yeah. So you just need to embrace it, really.
Yeah. So you've been able to find people along your learning path that help you gain new skills or
Yeah,
take you
for
up to the
sure.
next step?
For sure,
Yeah.
definitely. I think in life in general, life is a journey, and you learn from every single person that comes into your life, whether it's a blessing or a lesson.
Yeah.
And same thing with music. Some people, gave me inspiration to write some songs, and some people really embraced me with, believing in me and seeing what I can see at that point in my life, as well as vocal coaches as well.
Yeah.
I've started pretty late. I've started only after graduating high school. My music journey, like professional music journey.
Yeah.
So I had, you know, a singing coach that really improved my vocal abilities, and then I went to another vocal coach, which I'm currently now with, David Jans, who is amazing, not just as a singing coach, but also as a mentor for life.
Yeah.
So those people really, really influenced me and improved my abilities big time.
Yeah.
And just having, you know, for example, surrounding yourself with musicians that are in the same level that you're at now as well, and even better than you, and just inspiring you constantly, it's the most incredible feeling. Yeah.
So at the moment, do you mostly do live gigs, or you're concentrating on recording things?
Yeah, so I've done lots of live gigs beforehand last year. That was for me pretty much to really get to that point where I am fully confident on the stage and interacting with my crowd.
Yeah.
Depends on how they react to me as well, so kind of vibing off each other. But at the moment, I am working focusing as a songwriter.
Yeah.
So I wrote so many songs in the last year, and so I'm at the point now where I really want to focus on my top songs, and record them, and, you know, distribute them and send them to record labels. And it's really rewarding, actually. After working so hard on my songwriting, I've pretty much, like, I would write a song a day almost. And I have a few people that are very interested in my songwriting skills and, you know, for publishing, and it's just that these are the stuff that keep you going, that no matter what people say, you know, like in the song Sweet Divine or Now, it doesn't matter as long as you know that you're on the right path, that you're going somewhere. You see the improvement in yourself, and, you know, the people around you see that as well.
Yeah.
Just that gives you inspiration for sure.
You're on Yarra Valley FM 99.1, listening to the Oz Indie Hour.